Hello, my name is Kerry John Poynter. I produce visualizers for my podcast episodes that feature a lot of music. For example, Club Kerry NYC, or CKNYC, which is a top 1% ranked global reach podcast. And also Like a Muse, the Madonna Remixes podcast. So I'm going to show you how I make visualizers for use on YouTube and social media, which are additional augments for the audio episodes. I use Vythm, the Music Visualizer app, for iOS or Android or Mac. And MK Games, the creator of Vythm, is a sponsor of my podcast. So this is an instructional video on how to create a visualizer. It sort of takes you under the hood and behind the scenes of how I do this in part. So I open the Vythm app, and you can find down the links in the notes and description for this video. And I'm going to show you some quick tips. So you want to take your produced episode or your audio and import your audio. You want to select the input. So go up to the upper left, and you can see the little music note. And then I'm going to import the file from my computer. Quick load file, and you surf to where it is. I've already got it loaded. In this case, I'm going to use one called Madonna's Mashed Potatoes 5, a recent episode that I did with Vythm, the Music Visualizer app from MK Games. So I've got my audio chosen, so I can just close this window now. You can see it already loaded down here. And I'm going to sort of design what the visualizer is going to look like. So after importing my audio, I want to import a photo. So I've got some artwork and graphics that I use for my episodes. And this particular episode has a graphic already. So I want to go up to the upper right to import the photo. And you want to click on background, and then click on image, and then click on the button that says image. And once again, it's going to open a window from your app. I'm using a Mac, by the way, to do this. I want to find my logo and import it. And you can see it now in the background. One thing you might want to also do is sort of resize it. You can make it, stretch it a little bit, make it fit on your screen a little bit. I've already got it where I want it to, so use the stretch height and stretch and zoom functions under, once again, the background. And I'm also going to choose something that will look like it's beat syncing with the audio. And in this case, on the lower right, I'm going to select a visualization mode. In this case, I'm going to choose one called Rythm. And this Rythm option creates a couple different visuals. If I go back up to the upper right and click on mode, I can change the type of visual. I'm going to press the audio so you can see what in this case, I like the 2D circle. So I'll go back to my main screen. I can then press with my cursor. I can then move that and resize it where I want it. In this case, I'm going to put it over my logo for the podcast, so as if it's kind of coming out of the logo. I'm going to let you see what that looks like.
Like a Muse, the Madonna Remixes podcast. My name is Kerry John Poynter.
So that's what it would sort of look like. Now, there are lots of other things you can do here. You can change the background colors and things like that. But I'm going to keep it this way for now. So we've selected our visualization mode, our background logo, and our audio. And our preferred shape for, in this case, the 2D circle. Once all this is set, though, what you want to do, once again, press the screen with your pointer, and then you want to press record on the far right. You'll see it blink, and then you want to go down and press. So now you know it's recording. It says recording started, and it's blinking there on the far right. You're going to want to go down to the bottom, and you're going to press your audio and make it play, and you want to make it record this all the way through.
Your producer and host with Madonna's Mashed Potatoes, the 5th in the series. A celebration of the hottest Madonna mashups.
Now, I'll let that play all the way through, and when I'm done recording, and this is about an hour episode, and so done recording, and press that record button there again on the far right, and you're going to see a window pop up. You want to name it, whatever you want it to be named. and then you want to figure out where you want to save it, and I'm going to save it there, and you're done. Sometimes for the long files, you want to give it just a second, and now you're done. So now I've created my visualizer. It's recorded this whole audio into a visualizer that looks like this.
Mixed with producer interviews.
And then I'm going to take that video file and I'm going to import it or add it to my favorite video editing software. And in this case, I like to use DaVinci Resolve. Now I won't show you that here in this instructional video, but creating a BeatSync visualizer, I'm going to then take that video BeatSync visualizer I created with Vythm. I'm going to add more video and add titles in DaVinci Resolve or whatever your video editing software it is that you prefer. So there's a quick instructional video on how to create a version of a BeatSync visualizer. Once again, my name is Kerry John Poynter, and MK Games Audio and Visuals, the creator of the Vythm Visualizer music app, available for iOS and Android and Mac, is a sponsor of my podcast. Thanks for listening.